Joining us here on Super 6, we've got Felix Gerald, spokesperson of the TVK, Sumansi Raman, political analyst, Narayanan Tirupati, state vice president of the BJP Tamil Nadu, and we have P. Pulla, political analyst. Vanakkam, good evening, gentlemen. Thank you all very much for your time. I'd like to state on record here that the DMK was invited for this debate but chose not to participate. I'd like to begin with Dr. Sumansi Raman. Good evening, sir. What do you make of the TVK's event today? You know, we've seen multiple rallies, yes, by Vijay so far, but the fact that you had one focus particularly on Christmas perhaps speaks volumes of what the TVK strategy really is.
I think this was on the cards, and to be honest, we have to give Vijay some more time to see if he's going to celebrate the festivals of other faiths with equal gusto, right? So that would really be the, unlike the DMK, which we know will, hardly ever celebrates Diwali or Ganesh Chaturthi or any other festival. And their celebrations are reserved for Christmas and Eid. So I think that for Vijay, the jury is still out on whether he's going to be truly secular, though he has made that claim. So the only point was today, a number of the people who spoke at that function made what were fairly political speeches. They said that he would be the chief minister or he would rule the state soon and so on. And some of them actually actively, some of the clergymen on stage pledged their support. So I think that this is something which perhaps Vijay could have avoided, but I think it was a very deliberate move. The jitters would have gone out in the DMK camp, which probably explains why they were not keen to come on your show today, Akshita. There is a problem. The minority vote is what keeps the DMK in power. I've been saying this not now for the last 10 years. And for 5 years, it is a solid minority vote that has helped the DMK win time after time after time. Minority vote in Tamil Nadu is 15 to 16%. Some people say it may be as high as 20%.
Yeah.
And of that, 90% plus goes to the DMK and the DMK alliance. That is what is keeping them in power. Without that, they would be cleaned out. And I think that Vijay is now starting to threaten that minority vote, at least the Christian part of
is that a good strategy to you? Is that a good strategy?
Certainly, it's a good strategy, and as far as he is concerned, he needs a core voter base. One core voter base are the youth. That is a done deal. The Gen Z crowd that Vijay is attracting, they're going to vote for him. But you can't just win with just Gen Z votes. You need another core voter base. You need 3 or 4 such core voter bases to increase your vote share. And Vijay may have identified community votes as something that he would like to get. But having said that, Akshita, I would still give him the benefit of the doubt. Organizing a Christmas meeting is fine. Now, the point is we have to see, is he going to organize a Pongal meeting? Is he going to organize meetings on similar lines for festivals of other faiths? Now, that is where the true test would be.
Let me bring in Felix Gerald on that. Felix, first of all, congratulations on your political plunge and on your debut now as a spokesperson of the Tamilaga Vetri Kazhagam. So you're on the other side now where you'll face all of these questions. Felix, will the TVK be celebrating Pongal in a big way like they have Christmas?
Definitely they will. And our leader is truly secular, and he was the only one who accepted that he has a faith in God. And he has taken Periyar's ideology, but accept the atheism. So he will celebrate all the festivals in the same way that he had celebrated the Christmas celebration today.
So this wasn't an outreach to the Christian community? And this wasn't an outreach to a certain community?
Pardon?
This wasn't an outreach to a certain community?
He had the Ramzan celebration. No, he had already celebrated Ramzan festival, celebration, and he is now celebrating Christmas. As mentioned by Mr. Sumansi Raman, he will be celebrating Pongal as well. And coming to the minority, see, all these days DMK was literally cheating the minorities. Although there is 40 to 60 lakhs of voters, minorities are the one who decide the victory of any political party in Tamil Nadu. All these days, DMK was literally stealing those votes by giving them a false promises. And now TVK is a only option, is a very big option for minorities to divert their votes to TVK. And I'm sure people, really minorities, they do trust our leader Vijay, and it is not the Gen Z alone that is with Mr. Vijay, and it's the entire demography, people of all ages, people of all faith, and people of all economic section. They are all with Vijay, and Vijay will make a big change in the upcoming election, and definitely minorities are going to be with him.
Okay, so that's a big pitch. I asked you clearly if this is an outreach to the community. You say that there will be many more Felix Gerald, but from what you said, it's a clear message that yes, the TVK is looking at securing the minority vote too. Mr. Narayanan Tirupati, your view on what's been playing out? The BJP says that this is a whole lot of vote bank politics, that play appeasement politics with the minority communities. But from what the TVK says, they say, look, we have the right to celebrate every festival. We'll ensure a big bash for Pongal as well.
Now, see, while the political parties celebrating or joining with people to celebrate their religious festivals, it is wrong, to do politics or to ask votes or to ask support in these functions, in these celebrations, or those who are conducting these kind of celebrations, vouching for their support to the concerned political parties is communal. In that way, whoever have been calling BJP as communal have become communal now. These parties, in the name of religion, they are seeking votes with the minority community because they know that these people vote in bulk. The votes of Muslims are decided in the mosques and the votes of Christians are decided in the churches. That we have been regularly saying. And that is the reason they are going in for these minority celebrations, minority festivals. But whereas the DMK, as Sumansi Raman said, that we have to wait and see what Mr. Vijay does. But as far as DMK is concerned, they don't even wish Diwali or Pongal or whatever it is. They don't consider, these festivals
No, but Udayanithi
to
Stalin
their
usually takes
joy.
part in the Jallikattu event.
No. Jallikattu is not a seat. Jallikattu is a different game. So that is a different one. That is a part of Pongal festival or Harvest festival. And I am talking about Diwali or Pongal or Krishna Jayanti or Vinayaka Chaturthi. There are so many Krishna Jayanti, so many Hindu festivals are there. But they don't even wish. When we ask them, Udayanithi Stalin said, those who have belief, I wish them. That is what he said. So we have to wait and see. DMK, they want the minority votes, whether it is Muslims or Christians. In fact, yesterday, Mr. Stalin was in the stage where so many people assured them that the Christians will vote en masse for the DMK. And today, the same thing is happening with Mr. Vijay. So in the name of religion, definitely it is wrong. Definitely it is wrong to propaganda that there in that stage.
Okay.
It is communal.
Okay, Mr. Pullarao, your opening comment on this. The BJP says that, the DMK constantly points fingers at the BJP, says they're communal in nature, they do communal politics. But isn't this also communal politics? When you reach out to one particular community at these festival events, speak about voting for which party?
I'm surprised Mr. Narayan says that because our country was divided on religion. Our country was divided on religion, don't forget. Those wounds still go on, the wounds are still going on. Look left and right beside our country, it's going on. Religion is nothing new in India. I think religion is older than India. And this is not just going to go away tomorrow. Yes, we need harmony. We need all of that. And definitely everybody is trying their bit. And along with C for Christmas and C for campaign, maybe you should have added C for courage and C for clever. Because you see the minority, I heard Mr. Raman say 15%. I would say that 20%, maybe 20%. I believe that 20% of the voters, not a small portion, and they're all concentrated in maybe 120, 30 constituencies. They really hold the key. I didn't put them there. I didn't convert them. They are there. And therefore, people will take advantage. People will take advantage. I had
and you will support them.
No.
Crores of people going there. I had nothing against the Kumbh. Therefore,
Communal propaganda.
Part of it to say that religion is new in politics, I think, it's not correct. And whether the other point is the religious leaders, definitely in Tamil Nadu, like in Kerala, they have a hold on the voters of minorities. Unlike Hinduism, which is multi-theistic, we have hundreds of religions. I'm a Hindu, practicing Hindu. There is no pontiff, there is no pope for us, there is no mufti for us, grand mufti. Therefore, we are different. They listen to their leaders. That's why both Stalin and Mr. TVK
No, but do you think then, Mr. Pulla Rao, that with what Vijay is doing, that will dent the DMK and Congress, that it will affect them?
That's why I said, see for courage. He is courageous to try to do that, and see for clever also, because he is smart enough to do that. Whether it tempts or not, it will naturally make somebody nervous. They'll get more involved. And all these things, how they'll play out in time. Tamil Nadu is one of the first states in the country to have elections of the type that we have now. I think it was 1920. Therefore, it's very experienced, and they will play their cards. Yet, Vijay is a new factor. And whether he's going to be has he reached, unless he reaches critical mass, the minorities may not go for him. I don't want to anger my friend Mr. Felix. The minorities will wait and see who is going to win. They always look for the candidate who can defeat the BJP. It's not a secret. It's a publicly known fact all over the country. And therefore, we have to wait and watch. Or as Mr. Kamraj would have said, Pakalam, all these three wise men, whatever they have said, it has to be tested by time.
Okay. Felix Gerald, one of the questions that keep coming up from political rivals is, you say we'll celebrate all festivals, that the TVK ensures that they represent all religions. Why didn't Vijay have a statement to put out on what's happened in Tirupuran Kundram?
No, Tirupuran Kundram, yeah, I'm really happy that you asked about Tirupuran Kundram. Tirupuran Kundram is a literally staged drama by DMK in nexus with Hindutva forces. And it was a deliberate, planned event to manipulate the minorities.
No, you're suggesting this is a BJP, DMK orchestrated drama? You're saying DMK and BJP are together in this? They're fighting it out in court, sir?
Yes, our leader is been telling that BJP and DMK has a secret nexus, and this Tirupuran Kundram issue was exactly planned by both of them, so that they both can become a sensation. The DMK narrates sets the narration for this election. It is not against the ADMK. It is they are bringing BJP. They are quoting BJP. It's an election against DMK and BJP. That is their plan. And I once again reassert that Tirupuran Kundram as a planned event orchestrated by DMK.
Mr.
So why
Narayanan
should
Tirupati?
we involve ourselves in a drama played by DMK and BJP?
I think Mr. Felix is wrong, and he is trying to divert the entire issue. It was actually a judgment given by the Honorable Justice Mr. J.R. Swaminathan in the Madras High Court. So he is trying to, disobey. He is trying to disrespect the court's order. Mr. Felix also. See, for these rhetorics, these kind of accusations, one can easily throw. Even I can throw, stating that Karur episode was same as Felix said between DMK and TVK. But I don't want to say like that, because you have to be at least, straightforward in politics.
No, the BJP backed the
this
TVK,
is not the
sir.
way.
The BJP said this is a conspiracy.
No, that is what I said. Even I can say I don't want to say, because I am straightforward. Now, Mr. Felix, for want of politics, he is trying to say that it is a ploy between the DMK and the BJP. BJP never came into the picture in Tirupuran Kundram. It was the Honorable Justice who gave the order. Yeah, we all know, Akshita, we all know what all happened and what is happening.
No,
So, but Mr. Vijay should have come out openly in that issue, because we all know that normally people who say that they are followers of A.V. Ramaswamy, they don't talk in favor of Hindus. That is what is happening. The entire
no, so you see the image here. You see the image here, Mr. Felix Gerald, of being anti-Hindu. Not there wasn't any statement from Vijay on this. You had statements from Vijay, of course, endorsing what Periyar stood for. All of this leads to an image that, TVK, Vijay is anti-Hindu. What's your response to that?
No, he is not anti-Hindu. See, I'm telling because if you see the timeline of the Thiruparankundram issue, you can definitely understand. It was the Tamil Nadu police which stopped Muslims from entering to the dargah. And the problem started with that. 2 years back, it started like that. They were not able to go to the dargah and to sacrifice animals, especially goats and
what
chickens.
was the judgment?
And
Felix,
they were not allowed to enter.
Felix, what was the judgment?
No.
What was the judgment?
Before the judgment.
On
Before
that.
all this before
No,
the
on
judgment.
that. No, on
All
that.
this
On-
before the
on-
judgment.
no,
I'm talking
on
about.
eating
I'm
the
talking
meat.
about before even the court.
Felix,
No.
I am talking about
Let
the
me
same
finish.
thing.
Let me finish.
No, so then, Mr. Felix, I
it
think the
was
question that comes up is right now what's played out, it happened because of a court order. So how could you suggest it's a conspiracy?
No, I'm talking about 2 years back, not today, not this to court
Sir,
order.
even 2 years
lighting
Okay,
the
so
lamp.
today, why
I'm
has there
talking
been no
about 2 years
statement
back.
from
The
Vijay?
court
And
order
then,
that no
wait, let me
non-vegetarians
finish,
should
sir.
be
Let me
served there.
finish. Let me finish. And so, I'm talking before that, sir. Even before the court order. Okay. Then it was DMK. The government advocates. They gave no objection to contest a protest, but in a different places. And even now, there were 144 was placed, but the police they could have stopped them even before entering the city. So they wanted a unrest in
What do you
Tirupuran. They
mean
want to
by
politicize this event, this place. And
Narayan Tirupati, your response
the
quickly.
Locals
No,
are
what does it mean
completely,
by,
they were not.
No. What does he mean by before the city? There were people, Hindus, the devotees who thronged Thiruparankundram. They, as per the court's order and Kartikeya Devam, thousands and thousands of people go there. The court never asked the devotees or any Hindu to go and light the lamp. The court asked the temple management to go and light the lamp. I think Felix is totally unaware of what has happened. And why should somebody stop the devotees from entering the temple? Even yesterday, the question was that when you stop the devotees of Hindu devotees entering the temple, how can you send somebody for the Sandanagudu festival there? This is what yesterday this has happened, and nobody is there to question. Why Felix has not questioned? Why Vijay has not questioned? See, you just can't always bash. You
Sir,
just
sir,
can't
please
always
understand.
accuse the devotees. This is wrong. Why we are talking about the court judgment? Even this non-vegetarian thing, when it is actually
I am not talking.
temple management stopped. Please understand, it was the temple management which stopped. It was the local administration. Then
Yes.
the court gave a verdict. Court gave a verdict that it should not be there. Please understand.
No, so Felix Gerald, quickly your response. Quickly.
Sir, that is what I am also telling. Why the temple management stopped? Why
come
the
on.
temple management stopped? Why police didn't allow devotees of Dargah to enter?
That is the judgment, sir. It belongs to the temple, sir. The entire hill belongs to the temple. It is not possible. It is not correct. Please understand.
No,
You
sir.
read
The judgment
I think we're going around in circles. Mr.
understand.
Felix Gerald, the point is being
it was
made
cleared
here.
in Privy Council in London.
The
entire
point that's
way
being
of
made
the
here
pathway
is that this
and
was a
the
court order.
Nelitopo and the Dargah, it belongs to the Muslims. Court verdict is very clear.
No,
it is settled in 1838.
No, Mr. Felix Gerald, we're talking about the current court order. The current court order that allowed on Kartikeya Deepam for the lamp to be lit at the Deepatun. That's what we're talking about.
I'm not talking about the current court order.
No, so let's talk about the current issue. No, let's talk about the current issue. Let's talk about the current issue and ask, not 2 years ago, today. Not 2 years ago, today, why was there no statement from Vijay? Sir, please answer my question. Not 2 years ago, today, why was there no statement?
It is a long plan. It is a long plan. No. It is a long plan. It started before 2 years. And it is escalating every day because it is a drama.
It's in
Please
court.
understand, it is not started
Mr. Narayan Tirupati,
yesterday.
your response quickly, and then I'll bring in Sumansi Raman.
They planned it very well.
Felix Gerald, if it is a plan, you are accusing the judge of playing this. Are you accusing the TVK
Yes, sir.
is accusing the judge? The TVK
I am not
Mr.
accusing
Vijay
the judge.
is accusing the
It
judge.
is a plan, sir. It is a plan.
So how did it
Why
plan if
Tamil
it was
Nadu
in
police?
court?
Why Tamil Nadu police stopped?
If it is a plan,
Why Tamil Nadu police stopped people entering the Dargah even before the court? Even before the
What is
court.
this?
I'm talking about even before the
but
court.
only-
2 years
only-
back.
No,
Why they
again,
stopped
Felix-
Muslims from entering
No,
the Dargah?
one second. We're going back again in circles. Dr. Sumansi Raman, yes.
I want Mr. Felix to answer
It is
one
a-
question, yes or no. should the court order be implemented or not?
Yes, sir.
Should the state government implement the court order? Yes or no?
Mr. Felix?
The state government should implement the court order, and they did, I think.
They did, sir, they
No,
did.
they have not.
difference is the
They have
place.
not implemented, sir.
didn't
They have not
implement it, sir.
implemented. The order is to light the deepam on the deepam.
No, they have lit the lamp in a different place. That's it.
No, no,
Sir.
What
no,
is this?
sir. No.
The court
Mr.
order is the.
So they have not,
The court
I am saying
order-
they have not implemented.
Yes, they've not implemented. So you agree that they
Sir,
should.
I am talking
That
about,
is the
see,
whole
your-
problem.
When it is not implemented, where was Vijay? Why has he not
Sir, that
commented on
itself, sir, who went to the court? Who went to the court?
Who?
Sir,
Who,
who went
BJP?
to,
Who
is
went
the
to the court?
complainant?
Who went to the court? Please tell us.
Who went?
Who went to the court?
Tell me who went?
Who went to the court?
No,
went?
name the complainant.
No,
He
you
himself
tell,
is
sir. Who went?
he's a Hindutva party, sir. He is a political
No.
man.
No, why I am bothered?
What?
Okay,
Why
okay,
are
Mr.
you
Felix
bothered?
Gerald. Okay, let's say
Why
let's say
am
it's a
bothered?
political person who
What
went to
is-
the court ultimately, but it wasn't based on that action was taken. It was based on an order that came from a judge. Sir.
So you say,
anyone can file a petition. Anyone can file a petition, but ultimately
Yes,
the
I
judge
agree,
has
madam,
to say.
But go, see,
it's a court
DMK
order.
will use, see, what happened? What happened in the protest of sanitary workers? They will use court order.
Sir, he is not answering the question.
To,
He's
No,
not
no.
answering
Sir,
the question.
the entire thing.
No.
Sir, Rama Ravi Kumar is a
See,
layman. Is Rama
Sir.
Ravi Kumar a layman?
Sir, whether
Yes,
he
he's a
is
layman.
He's a layman. He's a non-political
layman.
person.
Yes.
It's a
or
court
not,
order.
He is a layman. Sir, he is a layman. He did for devotees. What is
Sir,
your problem?
It's a politically motivated case, sir.
Okay.
It is a
Okay,
How
Mr.
politically
can it be a
motivated case.
politically motivated
What
case?
should be done, sir? Should
Mr.
the
Pullarao.
order be
What is the
implemented or
judgment?
not?
What? Suman C. Raman is asking one straight, simple question. Should the government implement the order or not? Very simple. If they don't implement, why, as a political party leader, Vijay kept quiet?
Yes
That
or
is what
no?
Ankita is asking.
Simple. Yes or no?
Sir, I am telling again and again, it is a drama. Why should we come to
Sir, you're not answering the
No, you
question.
meant to accuse the
You are not answering the question.
If it
sir.
is a
There is
drama.
a court order.
Mr.
We know
Pullarao.
very clearly.
Okay, Mr.
We know
Pullarao,
very
please.
clearly it
Mr.
is
Pullarao, go
politicized.
ahead. I
They
think
are
we'll end up just
both
going
of
in
them-
circles because Mr. Felix Gerald doesn't want to answer the question very clearly. Mr. Pullarao.
Well, main thing is, from what we see, Mr. Vijay has to get clear. He can't be on this side of the fence, that side of the fence. This is a religious issue. Elections, religion has taken a very strong forward step in Tamil Nadu. He has to take. As Mr. Sumantraman said, let us see what he does with the other festivals if he's truly secular. But it's going to be very difficult for Mr. Vijay, I think, in the days to come, to straddle over and try to be ambiguous and go. It won't wash. It won't wash. And this is the first hurdle he will face. If his credibility is to carry on, he may draw crowds, but
Yeah.
where does he stand? For all that is said, the BJP has a stand, the DMK has a
No,
stand.
because there's still a question mark over his ideology. And what emerges really from this discussion is exactly that even on the issue of like a Tirupuran Kundram, we don't know. We don't know what Vijay stands for at this point. That is the challenge.
Ideology aside, at least he can come forward as honest and sincere. And that
Sure.
is very more important than ideology.
Sure, you could say so, yes. But thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me on this broadcast from, of course, the Christmas carnival that we saw of sorts to Tirupuran Kundram. Clearly, the TV case trying to establish itself, trying to create a strategy. Whether it's worked or not, we leave it for the viewers to decide. There's still months to go for the election, of course.